What's going on, everybody? It's Faustin with you once again, and once again, we're here for another Tuesday night race league with the MSR. For those of you not in the know, that's Max Speed Racing. And check this out, guys. The point standing are tight. Uh, BXTN is in the lead with 264 points, with DJ CJ not too far behind, only 12 points behind, sitting at 252 points. Uh, and splitting the teammates, Webzy, BXTN's teammate, is sitting in third with 194 points. That's going to make the constructors championship look really good with the Astons at 558 points and the Mercedes at 358 points, only 100 points behind. That's just a few 1-2s, right? Not too bad. Ferrari is at 161 points, while AlphaTauri is at 155, tied with Alpine or Alpine, depending on where in the world you are, with 155 as well. Red Bull has 77, the Williams 11, Alfa Romeo has 9, McLaren has 2, and nothing for the Haas. I don't even know if the Haas anybody's driving that car. But the driver standings going on. Cotton sitting in fourth with 155 points. Jewel sitting in fifth with 143. Rum sixth with 139. As the cars begin to roll off, Huggy in seventh with 106. Angry in eighth with 66. Lasky in ninth with 18. Only 2 points behind him is Jim Supernova with 16. Evil um, in 11th with 11 points. Anton in 12th with 9. 1 point behind him is Saucy Monster in 13th with 8. Stank Bagel sitting on 3. In 14th, Super Fryer in 15th with 2 points, and Geronimo Jones no points at the moment, and that's it. Let's start hopping in these cars and seeing what guys are doing. Straight up, we're in here with Saucy Monster, who's leading us into this qualifying session. A couple things I got to still get set up here so that I can see the chat here. Stank Bagel says hello. He knows he won't be able to be quick today, but his goal is not to qualify too hard because being in the back might be good off the line, and he's consistent in the race, so he'll sacrifice speed but not go too slow to hold people up. He's praying to the Lord. You get your prayer on, buddy. That his setup works. Look, I saw you in practice, right? I jumped into practice. I saw you doing your thing out there. So, yeah, I'm telling you, Monaco is one of the tracks that I was able to win when I was racing, and it wasn't because I was the fastest. It was because I was consistent. It was because while people were crashing around me, I kept my nose clean. So that's where it gets important. Anton starts off with a 111.7, but Jewel quickly jumps in to top it with a 110.6. Saucy in with a 113.6. DJ CJ passes Jewel with a 110.1. In practice, Jewel was the fastest. Was it Jewel? Yeah, it was Jewel. I'm getting them, the Ferraris mixed up. My bad. Yeah, it was Jewel with a 109. So look for more pace out of him. Huggy in with a 112.2. Let's get some details up. Check out the tires. Give you guys a full map. Expecting to see some hard racing today, but again, this is a track where you don't want to necessarily push hard. The Astons were really close. DJ CJ, excuse me, what? Shut up. Webzy and BXTN is what I meant to say. Were really close on pace, and really attacking the curbs through the pool section, especially Webzy, really attacking those curbs. The thing you got to be careful with, though, doing that, attacking those curbs, is it does tend to kick the rear of your car up into the air slightly, which can make it step out. So you definitely got to be careful of that. What's going on, Nadi? Glad you could make it, bro. Hoping everybody does have a safe race. But it's going to be a good one, I feel like. Let's jump around and see what's what. These drivers just going out and then pitting right back after putting in their times. Everybody wants to put in a banker. That is a smart thing to do here. Just get that first time in, even if it's not the best that you can do. That's what later in this whole thing is. In this qualifying is get your banker in, be set up. After that, you can start putting in your really fast laps. On with Stank Bagel now. He's in the car praying. He said it. Looking good through the pool section on these soft tires. A little bit of correction there as he turned in slightly too soon, but not too bad. 1:15.2 for Stank Bagel, and he clouts the wall. I'm sure he probably took a slight bit of wing damage there, but not looking too bad. Get around, get in. Let's jump back on board, or let's jump on board with Jewel and see what he's got. He's on his out lap right now, coming through the tunnel on the soft tires. Just a second, guys. No, I don't know who that is. I just got a request. There it is. Oh, Angry sent me a party request too. Oh, that's right. Evil's not racing. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Evil's not racing today. Evil, you there? Evil, can you hear me? Jewel really fast through the pool section there. Again, taking a lot of that curb, but car looking very stable. Very good on the turn in on that last corner. I saw a lot of drivers turning in slightly too soon. There he is with that 109.6, very similar to what he was getting in practice. Hop on board with Angry really quick. Apparently I have no connection to Evil. Hold on a second, guys. Evil. No, it's me. For some reason, my mic doesn't want to work. Whoops. As Angry is into his pit box. Let's jump on board with Anton, who's sitting off to the side of the track. Couple cars go by. This is just his outlap. Looks like he's trying to create some separation between himself and the car ahead of him. Here he goes, putting in that fast lap. Evil, what about Discord? Oh, as Anton clouts the wall, that's unfortunate for him. Let's jump on with DJ CJ. DJ CJ's coming up on the accident. Having to slow down. DJ CJ has to get out of it. Careful, mindful of the yellow flag. Very good. You got to be mindful of the yellow flags, especially today. If somebody's turned around on this track, or turned sideways, I should say, on this track, that's gonna pretty much block the entire track. You're gonna have to kind of wait for them to correct themselves. So, especially in the race, you want to watch out for that. Let's see, somebody that is actually on a fast lap here. Looks like Jones in the McLaren. Jumping into the pits. Let's check out Monster. Hoping to have a monster lap right now. On his way down the hill now. This is the turn that always got me when I was racing. I don't know why. It just seemed, even this hairpin, which I know is way slower, seemed faster than the turn before it for me for some reason. Saucy Monster looking good through there. Down through the tunnel. Down to second gear. Around the bus stop chicane. Not bad, not bad. Through the pool section. Big slowdown through there. Doesn't take too much curb. Coming up on the end of the lap. There's DRS. Saucy Monster still with a 1:12.3. Evil, can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
Can you say something again just to make sure? I'm getting you on stream.
Hello.
Yep, got you. Awesome. So, Monaco, what are you thinking about this? What do you think these drivers need to do to survive this race?
Yeah, Monaco, survivability. That's the honest answer. It's not about speed. It's definitely about making sure you can bring the car home to the checkered flag. So there's not many places to overtake either, so strategy is probably key around here as well. And the most obvious one, keep it out the wall.
That is going to be the challenge, to keep it out of the wall. Bagel says he's noticed something about the Williams. Although all the cars are set to equal, car still feels slightly different, and the handling is bad on the Williams. It always loves to slide out the rear compared to cars that he's been in that he feels performs better. I'll tell you what, I never liked driving the Williams, and if you don't like a car, then it's just going to be bad for you, right? And my problem with the Williams is where the dash is set. It's not set on the wheel, right? It's set behind the wheel, so when you're turning, you have no visuals on your dash, and that just put the entire car off for me anytime I had to drive that car. So I understand your feelings there, Bagel. I
Yeah,
definitely
that's
understand.
certain. I agree with that. Obviously, Williams, the only team in Formula One that was never able to afford to put the MFD display onto the wheel. They had to leave it on the monocoque.
Huggy clouts the wall and is out. Unfortunate for him. I'm sorry, go ahead, Evil.
But yeah, because of money, obviously Williams left it on the monocoque to save on their budget. I thought that maybe we would have changed it up this year, obviously getting bought over and stuff, but we might see it change because, even in real life, we've seen these cool new visor cams, and you can actually see how restrictive it is on the drivers in real life.
Right, right. If you're sim racing, I gotta say though, back me up on this, Evil. Your wheel is the perfect wheel to have if you're driving the Williams because you have all that information on your screen on your wheel.
Yeah, it definitely is. As long as you're not using it on the Xbox, but that's a story for another day.
Yeah, for sure. So, I saw that you have you're having some seat issues. That's why you're not racing. Any updates on that?
I'll be out for a couple of weeks. I was always going to be off next week anyway, so um, yeah, I think I'll be back in the car for Hungary. Kind of gutted I'm going to miss Imola. It's a famous track this season that I took a win, and I was certainly looking forward to that. But yeah,
I
that's
know
what it is.
DJ CJ must be happy you're not making it there.
Yeah, I think it was the safety car that actually got him at Imola the last time. I think the safety car might have helped me to that win.
I'm gonna jump on board with Bagel here. Do you have a stream up?
No, I don't.
No, okay. Bagel running down through the tunnel now. Good turn through the bus stop chicane there. Or that's what we call it here in the US. I don't know what you guys call it. What do you guys call it? Evil.
What one's that?
The bus stop chicane down at the bottom of the tunnel.
Yeah, I think that might actually be the bus stop chicane for us as well.
Okay.
I always track at corners in F1. There's so many names, so many tracks, so many new tracks, new names to learn.
It's definitely difficult. Hopping on board with Websy. Websy was really fast in practice, along with his teammate BXTN. They both were doing very similar laps. Although I did see Websy have a huge spin just after the swimming pool section in practice, as we see a wheel still sitting out on the track.
Yeah, I think I would say Sector 3's the part you want to get right, but I think Monaco's one of the tracks you need to get it right all the way. But Sector 3's probably the toughest. Coming out the tunnel, you've got to hit that chicane properly. You don't want to snag your back wheel.
Websy P2 with a 109.8. Jewel, his session is done with a 109.6.
Next,
TJCJ abandons his lap, sitting P3 with a 110.1. Cotton pulls into P4 on the medium tires. Wow.
BXTN
Like
getting up into third there with a 109.8.
sitting just behind his teammate. You know how those guys like to do. And that is going to be it. I'd say Jewel is really in a position to where if he can jump everybody in the beginning, the speed that he's showing, uh, he really could separate himself from the pack pretty quickly here. Jewel in P1, Websy P2, BXTN P3, DJ CJ P4, Cotton P5, Anton P6, Huggy P7, Saucy Monster P8, Just Jones P9, Angry P10, and Bagel in P11. 109 is 1 through 3.
Interesting to see Cotton and Huggy on the medium compound as well for the start of the race.
I mean, do you have an explanation for that? I would think you would want at the beginning of this race all the grip you could get.
Yeah, and running the harder compound, if you get into any kind of accident, get caught up in anything, or you just snag the wall ever so slightly, you know, that's your mediums away, so it could really, it could play havoc with your strategy, but I'm highly expecting to see a safety car, a minimum of 1 to 2 safety cars here this evening. I'd be shocked if we could get a whole Monaco win without a safety car. I don't think that's going to be possible.
That would be extremely impressive. Would love to see it though. I have to admit, I would love to see it. Is there the cars are off for their formation lap. Who are we going to jump on with today? Looks like we're going to jump on with. Let's jump on with Cotton today. He's close to the middle.
Yeah, medium compounds would be interesting to see how these two fare on those. I think we might actually have somebody up. I think we actually got Stank Bagel on the mediums as well. Obviously on 11th he's been able to change on to whatever compound he wanted to start on. Obviously this is all going to change when we move on to F122 game because you can pick your compound. You're not locked into the compound you qualify on anymore. So
That is definitely going to be interesting. Um, that's really going to shake up, right, the strategies throughout these races in 22.
yeah, I mean it gives you the option on the 22 game. You're going to be able to qualify on the soft compound, get up and have that fight for pole position, and you're still going to be able to go to the grid on medium compound if you want. So it opens up every strategy for that track. So I think we'll see some interesting strategy happening next season.
Bagel says he was feeling better about his qualifying towards the end. That's good to know, Bagel. Cotton's projected strategy is to go from the mediums to the hards, so a one-stopper for him. Uh, do you think the guys on the soft tires can go for a one-stop tonight?
Um, yeah, I think it might be possible. Yeah, it depends how long you can run those softs in. It is a night race, so the track's cooler as well.
Right.
So yeah, not sure how these tyres are going to behave in nighttime conditions.
The lights are out and we are off. I saw some
Wilson's
parts
without a wing.
laying on the track already.
There's a Williams without a wing. I believe that Saucy Monster's lost his wing.
You do not want to be going
I'm,
around Monaco without a wing.
I'm not I'm not sure what happened at the start. I think we had a Mercedes that didn't pull away for their box. I think it might have been Mr. DJ. DJ up the back who has just disconnected unfortunately, so I'm not sure if he's having some hardware issues there.
That is
There was a
unfortunate.
Mercedes,
That's
definitely a
definitely.
Mercedes. Top
Oh,
move
he's
at the
back in.
box. I think I think Saucy Monster might have run into the back of him, unfortunately.
That's definitely unfortunate. So Websy and BXTM both get past Jewel for 1-2. Anton sitting on a penalty already.
For a yellow flag, Saucy Monster out of the way.
That's unfortunate, but that was a quick one. Let's jump in the car. Jewel looking to really stay attached to BXTN right now, hungry to get his spots back. Behind him, Cotton really fighting for position as well on those medium tires. From there's a pretty good gap back to Huggy and P5. Anton still on his rear wing. Then a bit of a separation to Jones. Angry up to P8. Going through the bus stop chicane now. Bagel gets up to P9 in the points. Again on those medium tires. And really increasing on Angry right now. DJ CJ 6 seconds back after his glitch there. Gonna really be pushing now.
And this is the hardest bit. If you catch up to the back air driver at Monaco, where do you go? Unless you go for that move into the bus stop chicane where you go later on the brakes and try and get up the inside, but that is risky in itself.
That is a good point. Where do you pass at Monaco? I mean, if you're really close on that front straight with DRS, you may be able to get by. But very few places to pass on this track. Websy still really attacking those curbs. BXTN with DRS. I don't expect to see BXTN really attack his teammate though.
No, I mean, I'd imagine that the position that the drivers are in, if they've had a discussion about it, would I imagine that BXTN's going to be the person with priority here.
Jewel really on the back wing of the two Astons. This is where you said a move could happen. Jewel way too far back. Cotton, who's known for straight line speed, all that is negated here on this track. There's just no place to really use his speed except for maybe that front straight.
He's done a good job hanging on to the back of them with the harder compound tyre on them.
Huggy is in the pits. Going from mediums to hard and getting the nose change. I would imagine there's no way he's making it to the end on these hard tires. What do you think?
I mean, the tyres got it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think you probably could.
Really?
Just keeping it out the walls, and if that safety car comes out, what kind of decision do you make? Like, it's a hard one. I think the hards could go all the way though. If we're talking tire deg, yeah, I think they could go the full distance.
So about 35 laps, 34, 35 laps or so.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think it comes down to the front left, I believe, has an overheating issue at Monaco. So it's, yeah, keep it cool, keep it in the temps, and should be able to take them all the way.
Webbsy really able to create some good separation between himself and his teammate down the front straight, and BXTN really able to do the same from Jewel, who's back in third. Cotton kind of losing touch, 2 seconds back now.
Got DJ caught up to the back of Stank Vigo as well, but just can't find the way past.
Question is Bagel going to race, or is he going to step aside? As a driver, I'm hoping he races. Right now, you're not under blue flags. This is your position. Defend it.
Yeah, this could be where we see one of those moves going into the bus stop.
Here's the move. Oh, what did I do? I hit the button.
Oh, DJ slightly overcooking that.
DJ having to give the position back. Good on him. Good on him. DJ really on the back wing. There's the DRS for him. Pass made easily. That was some good driving by both drivers there.
Yeah, I didn't think we'll go see much, if any, moves at all on that small DRS straight as well.
I think DJ really demonstrating exactly where you need to be to make a pass on that DRS straight, and showcasing that I don't think the car ahead of you, if the car ahead of you has DRS, I don't think you're going to be able to make that pass. DJ now with Angry firmly in his sights coming out of the tunnel. Angry battling with just Jones ahead of him. Can Angry make up some time here to get right on under the wing of Jones on just at the start of this straight? Oh, this is a chance. Here's an as Jones pulls into the pits. It is lap 8. It is lap 8. Angry didn't open his wing.
Yeah, I think he might have just been maybe wanting to let DJ pass, knowing he's a faster driver. And Angry's the kind of driver, he's going to play it safe around here.
Gotcha.
He knows that if you can keep it at the walls and you can keep it clean, you can have a decent, a really good finish around here. I think we all know that.
Especially me.
Yeah, I think we've all picked up wins around here that keeping it clean, keeping it out the walls.
DJ now 19 seconds behind Cotton. That's a lot to ask for, as Angry picks up a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings through that chicane back there. Is definitely a place where that's going to happen a lot.
Yeah, very easy to outbrake yourself going into that.
Cotton now 6.5 seconds back, just sort of in no man's land. This is the time when you just put your head down and drive, have your race. Jewel still attacking the Astons though. So what do you need to do? What do these drivers need to do? What does Jewel need to do to be able to pass these guys in the pits?
He needs to get in before them. He needs to go for an undercut. See if he can get a cheeky undercut, get a really good lap time on his next tyres, and get out in front of one, or possibly both of them. As he
And
goes for
he's
it.
in.
Both Astons need to have a good lap here, and Jill needs to have a really good out lap.
Jewel onto the mediums. Can the mediums make it to the end? This is, wow, this is a surprise. I didn't expect the mediums.
I'm not sure. I got thrown a curveball last week at the United States because it was a projected two-stop strategy last week, and people were able to come off the softs and go onto the mediums and just do a one-stopper. So, I mean, anything's possible.
Jewel gets out about 6.5 seconds ahead of DJ CJ. That's a good position for him. Everybody ahead of him still needing to pit. He's about 11 seconds behind Cotton. Cotton's tires are going to go a little bit longer. Let's hop on with the Astons and see if they pit as they go through the swimming pool section now, coming out.
Who's going to pit first? None of them.
They both stay out.
I thought at least one of them would have came in there. The problem you've got is the two of them are so close together, the same bit of the track on the same tyres, and they're both going to need to box at the same time.
BXTN definitely doesn't want to have to double stack it right now.
No, unfortunately double stacking in the game is horrible, to say the least.
Cotton able to make some ground up on them. Now only about 5 seconds back.
Oh, BXTN had a little moment in the tunnel there. Kept it at the wall, but that was close. Wonder if he'll is he going to peel in the pits maybe after that? Is that the sign that these softs are gone?
I feel like these two drivers, yeah, there's BXTN into the pits. I feel like these two drivers are the type of teammates that are in the chat together right now, just talking their way through the race with one another. Cotton is able to get by BXTN. Jules able to get past BXTN by far.
Yeah, that's BXTN just get a wing there as well? Ah, that's got to have been a wing as well, right?
It has to have been.
So all eyes then are on Websy.
DJ CJ and BXTN fighting. You do not want to really be side by side through here. DJ CJ decides to back off. Kind of smart, kind of smart. They had me a little bit nervous there. Jumping in with Websy.
Championship contenders wiping each other out. Websy's got to come in, I think. I can see a lot of tyre deg on both front tyres.
Yeah, the outside of his tire is looking really shiny right now. Websy is into the pits. Expect him to jump onto the medium set. Cotton is passed. Jewel is passed again by far. Jewel has a really great pit stop because Websy definitely didn't take a wing that time.
That is a powerful undercut. I thought the undercut would be slightly powerful, but that is wow.
Websy able to stay ahead of his teammate, but wow, Jewel is over 13 seconds ahead of Websy. That's incredible.
think those Astons have just stayed at 1-2 laps, maybe too much.
Jewel must have had just a monster in and a monster out lap to be so far ahead of these guys. Got a yellow flag in sector 2. Websy is gone.
Thinking we are on board with Anton is going to come up to it. Oh, the bus stop.
Broken wheel I saw. Unfortunate for Websy. Wow. BXTN seems to have been unaffected by it. So that's good for him. DJ CJ trying to find Anton right now. So as it stands, Cotton is in, whoa. Cotton is in P1, Jewel P2, BXTN P3, Anton P4, DJ CJ P5, Angry P6, Just Jones P7, Bagel P8, and Huggy P9 with both Websy and Saucy Monster out. Jewel taking his rightful place back into P1 where he started, coming up on lap traffic right now.
Did your deltas go all funny though?
Yeah, they're starting to come back now.
Yeah, they're coming back across the line. I'm just making sure that everything was good though.
Bagel lets Jewel by, no problem. Good on you, Bagel. I know you were kind of nervous about that. That's the way you do it. Good job.
Yeah, I don't think Joe was expecting that.
DJ CJ with the fastest lap, 1:11.9. For now, Jewel, just relax, run your race at your pace. Nobody's close. BXTN still 9 seconds back. Behind him is Cotton, a further 14 seconds back. Anton
Coming out on the softs, they're definitely not going to go to the end. I can assure you that one. I can answer that one.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Anton and DJ CJ separated by about 9 seconds. Angry 12 seconds behind DJ CJ, just taking his time, doing his thing, waiting for that safety car. I'm surprised 16 laps into this race and we haven't seen one yet. 2 drivers out and we have not seen a safety car. Websy really good about getting his car off the track. Unfortunately, I didn't see Saucy's incident.
Yeah, Websy's a strange one. It's interesting to find out what happened there.
I mean, we saw BXTN kind of lose it and catch it through the tunnel. I wonder if Websy maybe did something similar. The only other thing I can think is maybe he turned in a little too soon at the bus stop chicane, because it was his left front that was askew, sitting on the side while he was sitting on the side of the track. The deltas are all messed up again for me.
Yeah, I've got the same.
Bagel on the hard tires. Let's get a look at what tires everyone's on. So, Jewel BXTN 1-2, both on the medium tires. Cotton and P3 on the soft tires. No, he's gonna have to stop again. You know what? I'm not gonna say no because Cotton is really good. Cotton can manage a set of tires, and that may be what he's going for here. Anton, DJ CJ, and Angry. That's 4, 5, and 6. All on the medium tires. Jones and Bagel, both on the hard sets of tires, presumably looking to go the rest of this race. And Huggy, 25 seconds behind Bagel, sitting in P25. Trying to get an idea. BXTN 9 seconds behind Jewel. That time does not seem to be coming down whatsoever.
Just had a look there, POV from Webs and it looks like he might have actually not been in the car, so to speak. Looks like he might have actually been disconnected from the lobby just as he was about to hit the braking zone at the end of the tunnel. It looks like his AI's took over and not been able to put the brakes on quick enough.
That is, wow, that is the worst there. He must be fuming over that right now then.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, sorry for you, Websy. That's a hard, especially where you guys were, the way you guys were situated. Man, you hate to see it. You hate to see it.
We're talking about that, I just seen Angry in the pits there. He's put on another set of mediums and he did get a wing change, so he had a little scrape to the wall somewhere.
DJ CJ on Anton now. This is going to be interesting. I can't see Anton giving up the spot easily. I could be wrong. I honestly, I don't know him that well, or don't know him at all, but don't know his driving style that well yet.
DJ's going to hang tight and go for the bus stop.
Here we go.
I don't think he's close enough for it.
Oh, DJ Klaus Wall. That dirty air not helping whatsoever. I didn't see anything fly off.
Well, front wing looks intact.
Touches the wall again. Dirty air not your friend today, DJ.
This is where you want to keep it tight. Going through Raskas, he picks him up.
Rear right catches the wall, spits him out a little bit. Able to maintain it though. He will have another bite at the apple. Sector 2 and 3 yellows quickly went away.
Oh, Anton picked up the his gear going out the corner into the tunnel there.
DJ CJ really on him right now. Backs out.
He thought about it. Definitely thought about it.
Really struggling in the dirty air, right?
Yeah, that seems to be washing his front wing out.
Right back on him through the final two corners. I don't think he's close enough.
and Bagel in the pits with the mediums, getting a wing change as well.
DJ just looking everywhere he can, trying to make this pass. Oh, and that was a huge piece flying off.
That's the complete end plate gone, I think. Yeah, the whole end plate's away.
Man, if Dirty Air wasn't bad before.
Monaco, you need every bit of downforce. Gotta be a pit stop. Would you get away with patting and putting on soft? Might be risky. Yeah, the amount of time he's lost just through the swimming pool section.
I just want to see if he pits. Yes, DJ is into the pits. Anton survives. BXTN can breathe a sigh of relief. I don't see any way, barring a safety car, that DJ CJ can get up to him now in this race.
I'm gonna set the medium compound he's put on as well.
Was that Jewel that I just saw pass him?
Yeah, Jewel's just lapped DJ.
Okay, what does he need to do to unlap himself here?
You've got to get past the hard way and you've got to fight for it. And then you've got to make sure that you can stretch the legs in front so you're not going to be getting boy flagged, because you pick up those boy flags, you only get so many before you pick up a penalty.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. How many blue flags does he get before he picks up a penalty? Because it's not like Jewel is slow.
I believe it's 3.
Bagel says he's really begging for a safety car right now. Websy in. Welcome, Websy. Sorry to see what happened, bro. That was unfortunate. He says he got kicked and eventually got back. And say takeover, so did the 5-time lights started counting down. Oh, the 5 lights started counting down whilst it was showing him the car was going past the tunnel to let him take over. Yeah, Angry was saying that it looked like you took over just as you hit the bottom of the hill for the bus stop, going into the bus stop chicane. Really nothing that you can do about it. I don't know why the game would release the car to you at that spot.
Yeah, it's a really bad place to get control of the car back. I'm not sure what DJ can do here. I mean, I just get a feeling he's going to be stuck in limbo here. Oh, that's going to open up to let him past Anton. That was right place, right time. Anton gets a blue flag for Joe. I don't think Anton was expecting DJ right on the back of Joe.
Oh, that's got to be infuriating right there. Websy says the car, and still looking at the tunnel, then the car crashed. You and BXCN were looking really good. Although I was surprised, Websy, that Jewel was able to undercut the two of you by such a large margin. Let's see what Anton, if Anton has anything for DJ CJ with him being stuck behind Jewel. Anton touched the wall.
Huggy's just ripped his whole wing off. in Sector 1.
Oh,
It's not
man,
a
talk
good
about a
race
bad
for the
place.
Mercedes this week.
Looked like Angry just got by him. Websy says, no, all I saw was a camera view of the tunnel. At no point was... Oh, so you never even made it back into the car. The AI crashed?
Yeah, from what I've seen on his streams, it looks like the AI just, to me it looked like the AI just didn't brake.
Wow. That's... Yeah, Co-Master needs to look into that.
Sucks, and I say this every year, the new game right round the corner, we can hope and pray that these little niggly bugs are all fixed and the servers are better, but I think we say that every year, unfortunately. There's going to be
Unfortunately.
problems.
DJ CJ still right on the back of Jewel. Anton got separated.
Jules let him go. Jules pulled across and let him go.
Do you want that? Because now what he needs is for Jewel to hang back to let him get away from the blue flags, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard one, but this gave DJ a lifeline to unlock himself.
And you can kind of understand it. You don't want to interfere in the championship fight here, but
That's
Jewel,
what BXTN
not that
closed
far.
a little bit as well.
Say that again?
It has let BXTN close the gap a little bit as well.
Yeah, that's my thought. The XTN only just under 6 seconds back.
Oh, tell me that was not BJ's wing. No, it wasn't. Who else is it? Is that Huggy's wing? Oh, yep, that's Huggy. He's in the runoff at turn 1. Without his wing, he's lost it on the last corner.
That's unfortunate. Websy says no. It did give him control of the car. It says while it was showing him still in the tunnel. Wow, that whole thing is just confusing.
Yeah, that's messed up. That's, we're coming up to probably just over a month to the new game, so
The XTN still holding it down for your team, Websy. I know you guys are really fighting to get that Constructors Championship and doing well in it as Cotton comes out of the pits on a set of the medium tires. We knew he had to make one, or we suspected that he had to make another stop. Able to stay ahead of DJ CJ though.
I thought he would have went for the soft suit. Although the one thing I will say is please Cotton for... Oh my god, tell me you've got enough fuel in the car this week, because I can already, on the telemetry I can already see his fuel light on. In the last 2 weeks he's run out of fuel. So hopefully he's not made the mistake thinking it's Monaco. There's definitely going to be a safety car.
I remember racing F2 and running out of fuel here in Monaco. I don't know how I got it so wrong, but I ran out of fuel with like a number of laps to go.
Yeah, you still had just under half a race to go when it run out.
Yeah.
I think there was issues with F2 cars back then, but yeah, definitely. I've got a bad feeling Cotton might underfield for this race, hoping for a safety car.
DJ CJ with an unlike him penalty. It's not often that you see that from him. jumping on board with Angry, who is now only about 8 seconds behind Anton. After that pass, things just seem to really go wrong for him. BXTN falling a little bit further behind Jewel, now 6.5 seconds back.
Huggy there looking to unlap him. There. Can't speak this evening. Looking to unlap himself past Angry. Risky though, I mean, you're in a bad position if you end up tangoing with another car.
Angry into the tunnels. CJ is going to want to be careful through here. Is that, or who is that?
That's Huggy there.
That's Huggy. Huggy going to want to, especially Huggy, going to want to be careful through here. Already lost a couple of wings as they both drive past, I think that was Bagel. I think that yellow flag was for the pass. No one really in striking distance of anyone else right now.
No, I think now people just need to settle in and don't take any chances. As hard as it is, it's better to finish a race than not.
Agreed. Everybody's sitting in points right now, in a points paying positions right now. Huggy turning in a little too soon, coming into the tunnel, corrects it fast enough, but that seems to be the story of the night for him.
He doesn't look comfortable this evening.
Wow, nearly the end. You know what? I'm not even going to say it. Commentator's curse. Let's not do that. Jewel takes a 3-second penalty. Definitely is going to want to be careful of those.
Yeah, that what's that? Technically puts BXTN about 4 seconds back then.
Yeah.
Stank Beagle coming in for a set of softs with the looks of it. Maybe an attempt to go for a cheeky fastest lap. Huggy is not getting that turning into the tunnel. Just him to take a double stab every time we come around. He nearly put it in the wall though.
We saw, even with DJ CJ, that the dirty air is really hard, really washing the front of these cars out. And Huggy has been right up on Angry for a good number of laps now.
I'd have to say riding on board with this one's making me nervous that one wrong move.
feel like Huggy should definitely have the grips in his tires. Only 4 laps old.
Yeah, as you say, I think it's the same thing we've seen with DJ. Being in the dirty air, front end's washing out, and it's really not helping. What Huggy really needs is to be on Angry's rear wing at Rascals, coming out the final corner, hit the DRS and try and get past and pull a gap. And you need to be able to pull that gap to get away from the blues. So
I think he's in position. There's DRS. There he goes. Now he's got to get away. It looks like he's going to be able to do that without a problem. Congratulations on the unlap there, Huggy. Still showing blue flags now, but he's away now. No more blue flags. Great racing there by both drivers. And once again, Huggy really struggling through the dirty air, able to pull it off.
yeah, he's probably not wanting to fight it. He probably just wants to get on with his own race, get across the line for the points.
Angry lost nothing there, so smart racing on his part. DJ CJ about 4.5 seconds behind Cotton at this point, but his tires are much older. He's catching glimpses of him ahead of him, catching glimpses of Cotton ahead of him. That makes you hungry. That always made me hungry in a race.
Oh yeah, when you can see that car in front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Riding on board with Cotton as well, the fuel light's out, so it looks like he might manage to conserve enough to get the fuel back in the tank.
I just saw it flash there. There it is again.
I think he's on the cusp. I think, and probably at the worst moment, yeah, he's lifting and coasting. He's definitely on the cusp. That's probably explains the timing that DJ's pulling in on him. He's having to lift and coast to make sure that he's got enough for the rest of the race.
This is a huge opportunity for DJ. To put it on the podium would be great. He has to be satisfied. He would have to be satisfied with that. Huggy 3 seconds for multiple warnings.
I don't know, he's been in your position this week, having to pick driver of the day because, wow.
Yeah, some great driving. Right now, I just want to say everybody because these guys are, again, not going to say it. We'll wait to the end.
I think the podium, even if DJ was able to claw in and pass Cotton somehow, he still has a 3-second penalty to fight as well.
That's true. Looks like he's just running out of time at this point. Looks like Cotton's caught. Angry steps off to the side quickly, easily lets him by. Now DJ coming up on Angry. Angry with the 3 seconds. DJ with a big slide. Angry able to get out of the way once again.
DJ pushing just a little bit too hard. I mean, bring it home for the points, I would say. Don't do nothing silly now. Do something silly now, push the car too hard and drag it into a wall and take yourself out. That could be the championship.
Huggy and P9 definitely wants to
There's
hang on
BXTN.
to that points to those points. BXTN and for a set of softs looking to get that extra point for the fastest lap, right?
Yeah, that's nothing to lose, and you had a free pit stop though. But again, do you want to push that hard when you're fighting a championship? Is this risky?
I think it is. I mean, almost any track that doesn't have close walls, I can see it, but especially Monaco, which just is nothing but turns. Even the straight has a huge curve in it.
Yes, that could be risky, but Joe, Joe crosses the line going on to the last lap.
It's right on board with Jewel for his final lap.
Have to say that's one hell of a drive. That undercut he's pulled off.
Was
Wow.
absolutely amazing.
BXTN has gone purple sector one, so
Jewel through the swimming pool sector, section, bruh. 2 more turns. Anton takes a final penalty, hopefully a final penalty. Jewel extremely happy with a P1. Can BXTN come in with that fastest lap?
that's purple sector two as well.
Really just burning it through the swimming pool section. That was impressive. BXTN with a 1:10.5. Nicely done. Fastest lap of the race. Angry's in with a P6. Just Jones is in with a P7. A lap down.
Cotton round in the final corners here. With fuel in his car for a change.
Big congratulations to Cotton on his finish with fuel. There you go. Let's go. On board with DJ CJ, who's across the line as well. Excellent race by him to come from so far behind. Wow. And absolutely no safety car, yeah.
Yeah, that's quite the achievement. Monaco without a safety car. That's yeah, I thought we'd at least see one. That's a mega drive from Joe.
Yes, it is. Congratulations, Bagel. Way to stay in there, buddy. Way to persevere. Looks like those prayers helped. Wow. What a race, guys. Jewel in P1. BXTN gets. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm thinking of DJ. BXTN takes P2. Got excited for a second. DJ Cotton takes P3. DJ CJ takes P4. Anton takes P5. Angry P6. Just Jones P7. Bagel P8. Huggy P9. Unfortunately for Websy and Saucy Monster, both out, but 10 and 11 respectively. And here we're able to see everything. Incidents, through that. I have to say that's probably the best race at Monaco that I've seen.
Yeah, and yeah, as you say, only two DNFs. So Webb's very unlucky with that one.
Right.
That's very unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, that's a good number of people that's finished, so that's
Web
definitely the best run I've seen at Monaco.
Websy out definitely through no fault of his own. That having nothing to do with him. Just I, I don't even know if it's right to say unlucky. But wow, yeah, what a race, guys. Absolute pride in this league right now. Monaco with no safety car. That's huge. That's huge. These guys should all be proud of themselves. What'd you think of the race?
That was a that was a nice race, nice undercut for Joe. Um, that was some nice driving for all drivers. That looked pretty incident free to me. And what more could you ask for from Monaco? I always call it the battle royale, the F1. It's normally who can be left driving at the end, but yeah, that was pretty good Monaco Grand Prix that.
Definitely big win for Jewel. One of the tracks that you in your career you definitely want to win at. And now Jewel, that's under your belt. So congratulations on that. Uh, wow, and yeah, that's it. Anything more to say to the folks there, Angry?
No, fantastic racing for everybody as well, and I hope everybody enjoyed that as much as we did. Um, where are we next week? We're at Imola next week. Unfortunately, I won't be here, and I don't think I'll be in a position to commentate as well. But it's always a fan favourite.
I was just gonna
Um,
ask you if you'd be in the box with me next week, but I understand if no.
I'll see what I can do, but no promises. I think I have plans next week, so
Gotcha.
you definitely want to tune in for that. I think you're gonna have drivers looking the proper way to word it. You're gonna want people making up for the last one because I think Imola earlier in the season. Obviously, this is a double header. Um, yeah, a lot of people were surprised the strategy options last time.
Right.
So a few less mistakes were made, lessons were learned. So I think Imola could be great.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what these drivers bring into this race, what they learned from the last one. Bagel says that it was a good race, but he really wishes there had been a safety car. I can understand that. That safety car would have stacked you guys back up, but wow, what a race, guys. Yeah, so looking at the chat, Huggy Bear saying that DJ CJ did get disconnected during the formation lap. Um, I guess kind of similar to what happened to Websy. I don't know what that's all about. As Angry comes into the chat, what's going on, Angry?
Aye, all right.
What do you think about that race?
Aye, no bad. I got disconnected as well.
Did you?
Just yeah, just before my first pit stop. I think it would have been lap 11. I think.
Did that?
Just
Did your car take damage over it?
yeah, when I rejoined, because when you take control of the car, it violently thingies you into the wall. So I lost
Wow.
half my front wing, so I had to pit again. But
Wow.
that's the second week in a row. It just comes up saying something about no having Xbox Live or something.
Right. Right. I've actually had that happen. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. I remember that having that happen not too long ago, which it actually affected me commentating the race, maybe 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah, as I said earlier in the stream, obviously the new game not far away. We can only hope that things run a bit smoother.
Yeah, for sure.
Ah,
Angry there. What 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 was going through your mind during the race? We saw you let some drivers through. Were you hoping for a safety car? Wow.
um, I really messed up my setup. So I seen, I think it was CJ coming. I'm like, there's no chance I'm keeping him behind. I'll just let him go. Because I'd end up getting flustered and putting it in the wall, so I just let him go.
Right.
I was trying to let Huggy pass because he come out behind me um, on the softs. But
Uh huh.
I think he was a lap down. So I was trying to let him pass because I kennt he was quicker.
Right.
So when he did get past, I just eased off a bit to give him the gap. Because I wasn't needing extra pressure or a pat in the wall.
Right.
I think both the Mercedes were struggling when they were getting closer to a car in front. It was the dirty air seemed to be washing their front wings out.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
seen it with DJ and we've seen it with Huggy. So
Aye. I really messed up my setup. I think I put too much tyre pressure in there. I just didn't have any grip in the fast corners, especially through the swimming pool section.
Bagel says, "Good racing, Angry. He was really trying to get you off the line, unable to make it happen."
One of my better starts.
Are you
Then I had
happy
to
with your?
jink.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Then I had to jink to the right because a Merc didn't move off the line. So,
I think that was DJ CJ where he disconnected during the race.
all right, aye. But aye. Uh,
Are you happy with your finish on this one?
yeah. I didn't crash it, so that's the main thing.
Right. Right.
But aye. Glad to see the end of it.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. That's got to be a sweaty race there.
Especially try to keep an eye out for the faster guys coming through, and try to find a spot to let them pass safely. That's the
Right.
biggest problem, But
Right.
I seem to judge it right at places, no holding them up. So
No, I mean we did catch you letting a few drivers by under blue flag, and yeah, good driving on your part for sure.
aye, well, it's quite close up the front here. No one to accidentally take one of the front runners out.
Yeah. DJ CJ able to make good points even though he fell so far behind. I imagine he must be happy with his race. Um, glad that I'm sure he's glad that there were actually a number of you drivers that let him by, not trying to fight him too much on it. So a lot of respect being shown on the track tonight.
Yeah, there's no point. He's way faster than me. I'm an old guy, man. I can't keep these young boys behind.
Well,
Especially
guys,
there.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I guess that's gonna be the end of the stream. Anything you want to say, Angry?
No, I've just enjoyed it. Good racing, guys.
For sure. Evil.
oh, again, brilliant driving for everybody. Looked nice and clean this evening, and yeah, well done to everybody, and outstanding drive from Joe on that one.
Yes, yes. I have to echo those sentiments. Very proud of the MSR tonight. All of you guys did great. That was good. You all deserve driver of the day.